right. All right. It is Thursday night and we are live from Anchorage, Alaska, where it's starting to get dark and starting to get cold and probably going to be snowing in a few weeks. Bleh. Although we were supposed to get a big storm, and I haven't seen that. My boss was saying something about 60-mile-an-hour winds the other day. I'm like, what? But I don't know. Maybe a little down south. Just a few minutes ago, there was a freaking crazy dogs right behind me in the next room. Yeah, it's rain. Oh yeah, it's always raining. It's raining, 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 raining. Yep. Oh, they're tearing. So at a Denali or a Denali, a Denny's. Looking at Facebook here. Share this. At a Denny's forever, probably since um, you know, as long as I've been here. There's been a Denny's on Denali Street, which is just right down the corner from right around the corner from where we are. We're at Fireweed and Denali right here. It's like 3 blocks that way. They are tearing it down. Been closed for a while, so it'll be interesting to see what goes in there. But you know how cities are, always changing it up, always doing new stuff. I'm gonna try and find the speaking of stuff getting, bad weather and stuff. There was a crazy wreck the other night down. We have we're surrounded by water here, and so um oh, there it is. This happened the other night. Yes, that is a semi truck in the water. As you can see. Oh, are they tearing up part of Northland Mall too? Wow, I had no idea. But I guess this guy ended up running into the water, and I mean, he's lucky that the water is this deep and it looks like the tide's out. So he didn't get completely crushed, but ended up in the inlet in Turnagain Arm. And I thought I'd saw yeah, here's some other I mean, so it happened like late at night too. Like it happened 2 o'clock in the morning. This happened. So you can see there, you can see I believe from what I read earlier that the trailer is actually on its side. It's not upright, but the cab is upright. He got out, but you can see that. I mean, it didn't take long for it to submerge as the tide was coming in. There is the cranes and wreckers getting it out. Insanity. And I will find the other message I saw earlier. Yeah, you can see the trailer's on its side there. Yep, that's a good shot of the trailer because the reefer trailer, those units should be upright like this. Those should be up here. But that was on its side, so there it's getting pulled out. Yeah. Thumbs up. Oh, there it comes. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I am wrong. Somebody said it was on its side, but that shows. Okay, so now it's on the other side. I'm confused. So the reefers are there. I'm really confused because they're on the right side as we're looking at the picture. It comes okay, it's coming up. They're on the okay, so I guess it's not on its side. All right. Yeah, nope, same. Okay. Not sure. I'll show you the thing I was looking at earlier. Hell no. So it didn't go on its side. That's good. Interesting. Wow, that's insane. Look at him pull that thing up there. That is crazy. I show you here. Give me a minute. We'll look at Google Maps here. Not sure exactly where this is, but he is in the water down here in Turning an Arm. So he was driving down this highway, which is just this right here. And so probably somewhere around Indian, I think, but maybe farther down. But yeah, somewhere in this area is where he was. Crazy how they got him out there. Yep, they're on the road. Well, let's see if I can find some more here. This. So, oh, we got Ali Sheedy and oh, that's a cool. that. From the Breakfast Club in the 80s. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, he was all the way down there. Really? Oh. Okay, I guess he was at 20 Mile Creek. So let me. Yeah, here's some more showing them pulling it out. Wow. Okay. Falcon Towing and Recovery. That's who did it. Neat. So let's see. Can we? Bear with me 1 second. Search. Posts. Recent posts. Here's a video of it. A video of it. The water streaming along. Where's the volume? Hey, no. Still have no volume.
As far as this accident goes, it's a very complicated recovery because we have the mud flats to deal with.
Yes, you do. You have mud flats to deal with. Hey-o! We're looking at a truck wreck that I've never ever seen anything like this happen. Never ever seen anything like this happen. Like into this thing went into the water. And then they were able to pull it out. So all right, so let's see. So turn again. 20 Mile Creek is like it's way down here. So he was actually a lot farther down. Show you on stream. So here's Anchorage right here. And then here's Turning an Arm. And this is that should be the creek. It's either that might be Portage Creek, but it's one of these. That might be it. Let's see. So somewhere around this area is where he was. And they're doing a bunch of construction and stuff down there too. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty close. See, that's pretty close to the pretty close right there. And I think they're building a whole new bridge here too. 20-mile river. Okay, so yeah, this should have been. I think believe it was right around this area. Don't think it was here. That doesn't look right. I think it was farther back up here, but yeah, no, it was that was pretty insane to see that. Like I said, not anything you normally see. Here's somebody driving down the road. Not something you normally see. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, it looks like this is part. Okay, it looks like this is part of where they're doing the construction too, because that looks like probably new road bed or something right there. There's the towing and recovery guys. I mean, yeah, exactly. You cannot park there. I just can't imagine. Can't imagine just that ride. Holy crap! When you're, and it sounded like there was some kind of mechanical issue or. Oh, let's see. This was a Facebook friend of mine right here. So and she said, watch this unfold real time, 1.5 hours earlier this evening. Driver's fine, felt intense fear from right. Guardrail down, rig in the water, tide rolling in, rig on the side, driver's cab upright. So that's what I was like. I think it was on its side, but you can actually in this picture, you can see the wheels are right there. So I'm not sure what rig on its side means, but I mean, you can see in this if I mean, I realize this is a still picture, but you can see the rain coming down. Like you can see how crappy the weather is. And I believe, somebody in the comments said that there was mechanical issues involved. What sent him off the shoulder? Shitty weather was a factor. So the weather was definitely a factor. Speculation he fell asleep maybe. And the guardrails are being replaced, so they only had cone barriers. So there's no guardrail in that section. So who knows? I'm sure we'll find out. Yeah, you definitely still can't park there. You are correct. I mean, so we've not had a truck in the river here recently, but we've had multiple bridges over our highway get hit within the last couple of years. Like for some reason they can't figure out how tall their loads are, and they keep bashing the bridges like there was one guy that hit the bridge by Eagle River. So it's probably like the heaviest. I mean, the Glen Highway coming in from the valley. Go back a little more. You see, this is Anchorage, and a whole bunch of people work here. And this is the Matsu Valley, Wasilla, right here, Palmer, Houston, and this is, you can see a ton of housing and a little bit of business here, but it's, it's the housing community. Anchorage is running out of land to build housing on. So most of the jobs are in Anchorage, and then people, nope, didn't need to do that. People live out here. So this is Eagle River in between Anchorage and Wasilla, a lot closer to Anchorage. Then right here is the exit. Right there. Dun, dun, dun. So this is the exit to Eagle River. This is the bridge. Somebody whacked the other side of the bridge with a house. They whacked this side of the bridge over here. Hey, why are you doing this? So this side of the bridge got whacked with a house. Oh my God, I'm not showing it. I'm sorry. Damn it. I did that whole thing without talking. All right. I should have looked over here at my screen. I apologize. Okay, Anchorage. Anchorage is here. Wasilla and Palmer are out here. This is about 40 miles away. All right, so you got about 40 miles between Wasilla, Palmer, and Anchorage. And then right here you have Eagle River. And then right here you have the bridge I was just showing you. We'll go back and look at this. So see this bridge right here. Somebody hit this bridge. Oh, I'm on top of it. Go down here. Ooh. Go over there. Yes. Dang it. Somebody hit this with a house. Literally hit it with a house. Oh, river bridge. Yep, there's only one road. A house. Oh. Okay, so this was the want to hit it with a bunch of trusses right there. And that was the South Creek one. So want to hit that one. So like multiple bridges have been hit, but the main one there was when they hit that, they took out one of the girders. So they literally had to close this highway down. Like you couldn't go. They didn't want people going underneath it. And they basically had to create a whole new exit and new route. It was nuts, but they got it fixed. They got it fixed really quickly. A lot quicker than we thought they were going to get it fixed. Oh yeah, no, they do. And they're supposed to know, do they have oversized load routes? Yes. There's only one route, right? There's only one way to get into Anchorage. And this bridge, there's no real way around. Well, there is a way around here. You have to go through Eagle River. Like you can't, if you're too high to go underneath this bridge, I believe the only other route is to go off of this one, up here, down here, and you got to do it at night, up over North Eagle River, all the way through here, over here to Highland and down. That's the only other route is around this way. So you come up here and go all the way around. So I don't think there's any underpasses. Oh, nope, there is one. All is that one? think that's any taller than the other one, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can only have a certain height of travel because there's no other way. I mean, you can see back here. Now you look back here and you say, but there's roads back in here. Well, those are owned. Well, that's not a road, that's a railroad. But this Eagle River. Oh, there is another bridge there. Look at that. Oh, look down here. There is a bridge here. Bravo Bridge. Yes, owned by the Army. So they go back here and they shoot things and they blow up things and they shoot off artillery. And so, yeah. All right. Well, there's your Anchorage lesson for today, and your lesson in don't park don't park your truck in the inlet. That is never good. Can't park here. Not allowed. I mean, you can see that. I mean, you see how high the tide is too, because there's that. The DOT probably didn't see it because of where our way stations are and when they're open and closed. I mean, it's yeah. Not the same world up here that it is down south. I tell you that much. We operate a little differently up here. What is that? When is this? Is this recently that you just sent me? Oh, April. Oh, okay. Oh, was that the FedEx plane that they moved out? That was the FedEx plane they took from Merrill Field. Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, they did. They landed a cargo plane at our little tiny airport. So at this little tiny airport here, this is for this is for little airplanes, and yes, then they loaded it up after multiple years there, and they took it out to the valley. Took it out to Wasilla. So I can add another time. All right. So yeah. So all right. Oh no, we lost. Dang it. All right. As you can see from our title today, we are at 991 followers on X. When I started the day, we were at 993 followers. But sometimes they kick out those bot accounts, which I'm sure. Now, I'm not going to say that every follower that we have is a human being, because they are not. I can guarantee you they're not. Oh yeah, no, some of our DOT people here are, they try to be strict, but they're nothing. DOT here is nothing like DOT in the lower 48. It is two totally separate things. I gotta run and put my watch on my charger because it's about out. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Watch. Yeah. Give me like 10 seconds. Put it on the charger. All those important things for blood flow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I got you. You know a lot about this then. You know a lot about the trucking. Yeah. It's a different thing up here. I mean, you could probably count on your hands. I mean, go back to the little, Alaska thing. I mean, we got basically two highways. We've got highway here that goes up to Fairbanks. So you go through Denali Park and you go to Fairbanks, and then you go here. And you go back down here to, let's see, where is it to? Glen Allen. Okay, so yeah, so the Richardson Highway goes to Fairbanks, and then, or you split off and you go to Toke, and then Delta Junction. So this one, you can go to Fairbanks that way, or you can go to the Canadian border. And so we get freight that comes up from the lower 48 a couple times a week, on trucks down to here. Most of our stuff comes in by ship. So we get most of our goods that comes up by a ship to either Seward, right here, Whittier is where the barge lands. Seward has a barge landing, and then Anchorage gets a steamship twice a week. There's actually 2 steamships 2 times a week. So 4 ships a week land at the port of Anchorage, gets unloaded, and the stuff gets distributed by truck, a lot of times by truck. So, yeah, and then that bridge. So, see, what is the height of that thingy? Got a height on it. It's got it, right? So this is a older picture. This is 2021. Oh, maybe it's not. Let's see if they they had signs which said how high the bridge was. But I'm not even seeing a size on the bridge even. So crazy. Over here. Yeah, look at that. They don't even have the size on the damn bridge. I think they do now. I'm pretty sure they've got the height of it now because of, it getting hit twice. But yeah, here is our only. So we go up here and wherever. Sorry, up here. And there's our way stations. This is like, I think we've only got a few of these here in the state. So this is your inspection station. We've got one here that goes out of town. And then we've got one down here that goes out of town. Way station right here. Somewhere down here. And then there's like one in Fairbanks, and there's one out in Wasilla. Going out of Wasilla towards Fairbanks, there's a way station. And that's it. And then, I think there's one in Glen Allen. So there's like 5 or 6 of them throughout the state, and that's it. That's all we got. So, yes, Kat was saying that you can see that plane through Google Earth. Oh, is that at Merrill Field still? Is that when it was still at Merrill Field? Big airport. Nope, it's not there now. Oh, yeah, it is. There it is. Sorry, there it is. There it is. That's the airplane I was talking about earlier. So if I was on Google Earth, I would see it. But yeah, big old FedEx plane. This is the Aviation Technology Center. It's a UAA. The University of Alaska Anchorage's airplane mechanic school. And so they had this there for the longest time, give them something to work on that wasn't just a little tiny plane. And so now it's not there anymore. So anyway, yeah, right. Oh, so I used to work. Funny you say that. I used to work right here. Work right there in this building with all all this conduit and all this wire. So when they landed this here, I was right here and we were all out. These are cross arms that you see up on the wood poles on your power poles. We were out there standing on top of this watching, and I've got video somewhere saved of this thing landing. Man, I'd have to go find that. But yeah, I've got video of this thing coming in, and they took a couple of trips. They took a couple of trips around, like, oh boy, here we go. And then they brought it in. They put it down on this runway right here. Not a very long runway, I can tell you that. Oh, can we measure distance? So, I mean, at the very tip, this runway is less than a mile. It's 3,900 feet tip to tip. So not a whole ton to land a DC-11 on this thing. Oh, yeah, crazy. 4,000 feet, so less than a mile. So yeah, so they were giving it to the school. They gave it to the Aviation Technology Center for UAA. So they gave it as a gift to the school so the students could study, jet engines instead of just, little Cessnas and prop planes. So yeah, it was donated to the university. And then I'm not sure why they sent it out to the other place. All right. So here we are. Mistakes were made at mistakes W made with underscores. We are sitting right at the precipice of 1,000 followers. I was going to wait until 1,000 followers because I am premium. I did get the premium and I can sign up I'm eligible to sign up for subscriptions, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait till I get 1,000 followers. Now I love X. I think X is a great platform. I'm not good at. Go back to the profile here. Oh, maybe I'll beg. I'll put up a begging post. Hi everyone. We are so close to our first 1,000 followers. I know there are many more to come, but it would be cool to get over 1,000 hump. Please consider giving us a follow if you see this post. Thank you. We have a ton of fun things planned. All right. Oh, no worries. All right. We will post that. So, yes, we are sitting at 991. And I will remember this when I come back and we're sitting at, 900,991. When we get to our first 100,000, I'll be like, yeah, I remember that time when we were like at 1,000. We were at 991 and we were just going over the 1,000 mark. But my problem is I'm just not, the big accounts on X post, they post like constantly. They just post and post and post and post and post, right? But they just, I guess to be successful, you've either got to just crap post about, silly things, or, you can post dog and cat videos that you find, or, like a lot of the other big accounts, like we talked about the other night, they just steal other people's stuff and they make it go viral. I know that, Elon's looking at that. Like here's an account. Not even, it's funny because, you get stuff on your feed, on your For You feed that you don't even follow. But here is crazy fights. I don't even follow real crazy fights, but obviously I've looked at other fight things. And these are guys out in the street just and he just knocks him out. But okay, so that's an account that gets a lot of follow. They got 1 million followers. Here's the best thing called The Best, where this person smashes donuts and eats it. So we got 1, 2, 3, we got like a dozen donuts, smashes them all down and eats them. And this, this account didn't film this. This isn't from them. This is just something that they got.
Hey, what are you doing?
Cutting onions.
See what they're. Well, they got 1.1 million followers. You can see they posted this 11 hours ago, 10 hours ago. Posted this thing of Keanu Reeves on a subway, and then dad coming back from employment to, surprise. So just, random stuff, just posting random stuff. And I want to, I guess I want to post stuff that's like not just a bunch of crap. Yeah, no, Keanu's awesome. He actually lives, he lives a very humble life. He lives in an apartment. He loves to go out and wander around New York City. But yeah, I don't want to just be a mindless poster. I don't just want to post stuff that just to post it. But you got to start, obviously I got to start posting more. I really do. I got to post, multiple times a day. Cause I don't have them here. I got to load up my other accounts, cause I do have a Bureau undermining misinformation account that I need to really start making more active. And then like account for one of the show characters. So I really need to get that going. And that was my plan, but all the best laid plans, got to get up and actually do them. So that's my plan. Get my stupid trailer done for the show, get the rest of the show filmed, and get my first couple episodes out, or at least the first few scenes done. And then I figure if we do like 10-minute episodes, if I do 10-minute episodes, I have more than just the first 2 episodes. I'd have like, 4 or 5. So we'll see. It's coming. It's going. We're trugging along. Get some more footage laid out here in just a little bit. So yeah. There is a channel that I watch, and my wife knows this because I watch their little daily thing every morning. And it's the Geeks and Gamers channel. And so there's this connection of folks that have a couple of channels. So you've got the Geeks and Gamers, which is run by this guy named Jeremy, who has a Trump love channel too that he runs. But so he does Geeks and Gamers every morning. It's him and his buddy. So the kind of a rotating cast that they have, but basically they follow like mostly gaming, Star Wars. They like to talk about Disney Star Wars a lot, right? And just kind of give it crap because it is crap. But so there's the Geeks and Gamers channel, and then I'll show you there is a channel called Nerdrotic. Guy named Gary, who's a dork, is the Nerdrotic X account, and he does a show every Friday called Friday Night Tights, which is just a group of people that fun, and that's the thing. I mean, they don't take themselves serious at all. They have a lot of fun. I mean, they're really funny. Yeah. Here's like you'll see, it's just like a panel show. Bit of jump into. You see, there's just a whole bunch of people, just a whole panel of fun people.
Oh no!
Just crapping on things, and then Gary up there in the corner. You got Jeremy and then Ryan. And so, they talk a lot about, modern pop culture games and entertainment. So they're not a fan of Disney Star Wars. I can tell you that. They're not a fan of the Acolyte, that stuff that just got canceled. And I thought the Mandalorian, like I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I Star Wars, the original trilogies, especially, were, I grew up on them. I went to see them in the theater. Like, I can't remember. There was a time where they all 3 were on pay-per-view, and I had friends over, and we watched them on pay-per-view, one after the other, the first 3. And this was after Jedi had come out, so I don't probably should. '83. All right. So yeah, so I was like 12. So when I was 12, 13, they were all 3 on pay-per-view. And so we had people come over and we watched them, and it might have even been the first 2. I don't remember. And then you had the next trilogies, which were, they were still kind of meh. Then you had Disney take over. Well, Lucasfilm sold to Disney. And I enjoyed the three, oh yeah, pay-per-view parties. I know, man. They were so much fun. You had folks over and you stayed up all night watching movies. But I liked the 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 last three movies, whatever you want to call them, the last trilogy with Ray and Ben and all those. I mean, they were fun. They weren't groundbreaking. They didn't do anything. I've watched the first one like three times, but like the last one, which I don't even damn remember the damn name. I have watched it once, and it's like, okay. And then Andor was really good. The movie, the Andor movie, whatever that was. Getting old just stinks because you get shit. So you had the Andor series, and then what was the movie that Rogue One. Gosh, thank you. Look it up online finally. So Rogue One. Rogue One was a great. That was a cool Star Wars movie. I thought getting off on a tangent here, but I thought the Mandalorian, the first two seasons of the Mandalorian were killer. And then the third season, I watched like the first couple episodes. I'm like, what is this crap? So geeks and gamers are very outspoken about Disney Star Wars. They don't like it. They're pretty hard on it. Well, that has rankled some other folks that do like the Disney Star Wars. Now, on X, on YouTube, on any of these things, yeah, oh no, exactly. Yeah, they're definitely trying. And now with the new stuff that's out, they're trying to just they're DEI in the whole way. I mean, it's all just straight up, this is not for you toxic Star Wars fan. This is for a modern audience. Well, the modern audience doesn't like it. The modern audience, there is no modern audience, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So this person, so you saw there that the geeks and gamers have there 84,000 followers there. Then Gary has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Oh yeah. Nope, for sure. So Gary's at 1 million, and then I think Geeks and Gamers is at a couple 100,000. Let's see, what do they have? Yeah, they're almost 400,000 followers on YouTube. And yeah, if you're here and you're new, please click the subscribe button. We were doing really good, and then all of a sudden we've been like stopped and going backwards. So yeah, so here, this rewriting Ripley, this person and some other folks decided that they don't like these guys. So they put this post out where they put this targeted harassment. I mean, this is targeted harassment. A handful of YouTubers have jeopardized the safety of our community and the creatives we love for too long. The Star Wars fandom demands action. Team YouTube, Demonetized Nerdrotic, Ryan Kennel, RK Outpost, and Geeks and Gamers. Hate should not be a career path. They actually put this out. They actually wrote up a manifesto. Okay, because the Mandela Stenberg, the person who was the star of The Acolyte, who went on TV and said that, you know, the goal of the Acolyte was to make white men cry. She said that, not anybody else. She's the one that said it. They wrote a manifesto to get people to report the channel. They are coordinating an attack against YouTubers that they don't like because they say that they're
an alarming number of
toxic.
users are exploiting their platforms to spread hate.
Leslie Jones was subjected to incredibly vicious
So this is
attacks
the video they put together
Twitter.
too,
I don't
to
say anything I don't
show
believe, but of course they
how
do say things in a
horrible.
way that is going to elicit a response from people.
sparking outrage, spraying vitriol at many,
So they're
helping to
going to
legitimize
like
a movement of
incorporate a
negativity
bunch of other
growing
stuff
on the
here
internet.
to
There has been a rampage of vitriol that we have faced since the show was even announced, when it was still just a concept and no one had
see you
even
there.
seen it.
This is what the Acolyte exists for. It's not here for story. It's not here to build the lore. For crying out loud, look at the cast right here. This cast was made for having as little white males as possible in this cast.
You know, Lucasfilm, you know, the retarded Avengers assemble over there, backing each other up.
Racists do stick together.
That's
He accused Jones of playing the victim.
Actress
so they mix in somebody
Amanda
else that has nothing to do
Stenberg
with
playing
this.
the victim card.
They can do nothing other than play the victim.
Mandela Stenberg, the adult pretender.
Pathological sociopath.
So yeah, just this whole thing. So everybody's a victim. So this thing failed. The Acolyte failed. It's not coming back. It's going away. They got so mad about the Acolyte getting canceled that they are deciding that YouTube needs to silence them. They need to take away their money because these guys do this full time. All of the people that are mentioned in this thing, all of the people mentioned
Platforms to
here,
spread hate.
Ryan Kennel and Jeremy and Nerdrotic, Gary. This is their livelihood. This is what they do. And in fact, Geeks and Gamers employs a lot of people. Like there's probably 14 or 15 people, I think, by now that that are employed by this, and they want this person wants just take away their monetization. So they go back today. Hello, YouTube. The Star Wars community. So now they've decided too that they are the Star Wars community because I'm not even sure where they were. This person with 1,900 followers, 1,000 more than me, but not sure where this person. And these people became the Star Wars community. But anyway, their statement today. Hello, Team YouTube, the Star Wars community, because they represent everybody who loves Star Wars, would at the very least appreciate a formal response or update in regards to our well-documented and pressing concerns about YouTubers pushing prolonged harassment on your platform. So, having their opinion about a show or about the actors of the show or about the producers and the showrunners and the developers of a show, having a opinion that those people suck is hate and harassment, right? So YouTube's response now, thankfully, YouTube is actually pushing back on this, and I think they see that this is a targeted thing. I doubt actually that they got many reports because, as you can see, this got 584 likes, 350 reposts, whereas the response from YouTube got 7.2 thousand likes. Right now, and 1.7 million views. What? If you're here was the other one too. If you're angered by the video above, take action. Ask Team YouTube to demonetize them. So this is against YouTube's terms of service, right? So, I mean, it's insane that they're going to do something that's against the terms of service even of YouTube. For some reason I can't see the views on this. Go back. They want a formal response. YouTube's formal response is, thanks for reaching out. Just heard back, confirmed that the content is not violative and will remain up. We totally understand you may not agree with this decision, but reviewed this video very carefully against our policies. They got mad about this. Team YouTube, this is an admission that you have not reviewed our concerns, proven by saying this video when there are 10 plus videos in question. However, thank you for confirming your inability to take safety seriously. So these people, how are they unsafe? How is somebody having an opinion that Disney Star Wars sucks and the actress sucks? And how is that? How is this that? You're not, and this isn't even that person. This is somebody completely outside of it all. This is somebody that they don't even have to watch. Additionally, I would point out nobody in Star Wars fandom has requested select videos to be removed. Simply that a handful of YouTube channels should be demonetized. So this person rewriting Ripley Pod gets to decide who's monetized and who's not on YouTube because of whatever. Oh, I love this too. You and your advertising will be hearing more from us soon. I hate to break it to you, rewriting Ripley Pod, but the reason that the show got canceled is because nobody was watching it. So I don't think anybody's really going to go after their advertisers. You might think that you have a little more power than you think you do. And obviously they think they've got a lot more pull than they think they do, because these shows are getting written and then they're getting canceled right away. So, and then a bunch of people came out and jumped to the defense of Geeks and Gamers and Gary and all those. This person called That Star Wars Girl. Pretty funny. She catches a lot of crap. And people accuse her of being like this. She is very anti-political. She doesn't keep up with hardly any of the politics stuff. But she still gets accused of being some right-wing, ultra-conservative, person, when she's just like, she likes the geekdom, right? She's all about being a geekdom. She's an artist and she's a cosplayer and she's really funny, but she's even talking about it. She's friends with all these folks. So she comes out now Rewriting Ripley, that's the one we're just looking at, is having a melty because YouTube didn't agree with them. Imagine putting all that work and writing a BS manifesto, coordinating a targeted campaign set on destroying people's income, just to be told no. And then Savvy, another artist here, she's part of the folks, said, I didn't get the outcome I wanted, so clearly something is wrong with them, despite how much they've censored, lied about, done in the past. So, yeah, I mean, it's so nuts. It's crazy. Crazy that people would just go off thinking that, they're, when they say stuff like the Star Wars fandom, we're the star, you got 2,000 followers. You're not the Star Wars fandom. And I'm going to talk about it tomorrow night, but I'm going to talk a little bit about this tomorrow night. We're going to get into this. This is a whole nother thing too, where there's a game called Concord that Concord is a first-person shooter, has been supposedly in development for 8 years, and had I've seen between $100 million and $200 million invested in this game to pay developers to pay for its development. 8 years and $200 million. And it lasted 8 days. Sony put the game out on PlayStation and on PC. And they sold like 25,000 copies, which if you know anything about the gaming world, that's a nothing. And now they are shutting down the servers and turning it off and giving people refunds for the game that they bought. They sold it for like $40 or whatever. And they're giving people refunds. And just a sneak peek, part of the reason is because these are some of the characters that you can pick to play as in this game. Oh my God. It's mostly because of the it's more DEI stuff, basically, to put it down into a nutshell. It's DEI. It's people thinking that people not understanding why people play games. It's people not understanding what demographic of people play games. It's people developing a game for a demographic that doesn't play games. Simple as that. It's the same thing as the Star Wars fandom person there that says, the Star Wars fandom demands. Well, you're not the fandom, and people that they developed this game for are not the people playing the games. So yes, we'll get into that whole thing tomorrow night, because it's if it just give me like 5% of that money, and I won't put out a game, but I'll put out some damn entertaining stuff. Give me some of that damn money. All right. I'm going to run to the restroom very quickly. Then I'm going to come back and we are going to do some editing, and then that'll be it. I'm going to put together my footage from the other night. Why don't I knock one of those out here? Let's see. You can just see the raw footage. I'm just going to turn the raw footage on. Let's see. What else do we have? What other raw footage do we have? All right, I guess it'll be the van then. Parking lot footage. How's that? Length here.
What kind of?
Right, here we go. Actually, let me reshare it so I make sure we got video. Audio is working. All right, there we go. Okay, this is my handheld camera, so I'm going back and forth on it last night or the other night. But yeah, here we go. All right. Oh, that anticlimactic. And action. All right, here we go. Okay,
What
I will
kind
be
of
back in a moment.
operation are we running
Start
here?
from the top. Sorry, start from the top.
here,
back. Or was that the top?
I don't remember.
Was there some sort of mix-up?
Yeah, was there some sort of mix-up at the?
Was there some kind of mix-up at the motor pool? Is this a loaner?
What do you mean? This thing's totally legit. It's got a clean title. Goes back to some furniture store locally.
What kind of operation are you running here, Supervising Agent Steele? You're not going to let this go, are you? What even is this? It's got windows. What do you got me into here?
What have I got you into? No, sir. This is not on me. I don't have a mic.
Nobody does.
Oh, okay. Cool. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Nope, you're fine.
I'm sorry. Shit.
No, you're fine.
I thought we had it. Oh, was I the one who blew? How could I forget that? Okay. No, sir. This is not on me. Was I the one who blew up a chicken factory? Damn it, Charles.
What's next?
How are we supposed to work with this?
How are we supposed to work with this?
But we can see better with the windows, right? They'll never suspect us. They'll never suspect a surveillance van with windows. And we can see out better.
I can't. I can't.
Yes, Agent Walker, you can, and you will. You will get some curtains, or some newspapers, or whatever it takes. You will cover those windows, you will get in some equipment, and you will get some cases. I need you to do what you used to do before you started getting CIs killed and blowing up chickens. You and Mr. January here are going to get me some cases. And you and the team are going to get the most TDRs in 1 quarter in Alaska.
This one's me. Seeing a group more incompetent at the most basic functions of an
Well, there we go.
agency.
All right, I am back. That was our fun little shoot in the parking lot. Okay. Now we can get to laying some of this footage out. I have a couple different things going on. Great, beautiful makeup videos with that's not it. When you get past a certain age, you can only go so long before you have to go to the restroom. And when you drink a whole lot of water, which I try and do every single day, that doesn't help things either. Oh, yes. All right, new project. We're going to call this Jimmy Shows Off a Van. Call it Jimmy Shows Off Van. Okay, and a location show. Folder. Take our premiere folder. Put that in there and then save it there. And then our template. Mistakes were made 3. Skip import mode and create. Whoa. We go. All right. Up over here. All right. Go. And we need to get, oh no, I did that already today. My happened to download the audio earlier. So, okay, we can clear that out. Some residual stuff in here from, oh, not too much. Okay. All right. Thought I had some residual stuff in here from the template, but I guess not. So that's good. All right. So let's get our footage in. Right. And our audio in. Oh, gotta import. I did not. That. All right. So downloading our audio there. Cool. That in dialogue. And it's just, I mean, it's the entire thing. I don't think I turned that off very much. I think I just let it run. The stuff we did inside the side was not very long. So, okay, let's see what we got here. First off, I need my duration so I can see. Okay, so 7 minutes, 17 seconds. So I'm pretty sure that is here. All right. Second one, I think is going to fit right up. So let's synchronize, see what we got. Yes. Good. Right. Beautiful. Okay, now this is where it comes in because, oh, the handheld footage. Right, I don't have any handheld footage really from up there except for Tommy. Okay. All right. So I can just throw in this. And you're supposed to stay. There you go. All right, let's move this over. Now let's synchronize again. Audio. Oh my God. This is going to be the quickest one ever, I think. Okay, let's see how the audio sounds here, though.
Jimmy. Yeah, special case. I've been looking into his file.
Well, that sounds really good, actually.
He was front and center on that thing in January, and he hasn't been the same since. They sent him here.
It's another
Back to Dennis
here, don't they?
Yes, they do, Walker.
Aha, that's worked. That's great. All right. Cut it here. Okay, now we're gonna move this down. And let's get the next one. Outside.
Perfect. What do you mean perfect?
A sequences. That it? You're just gonna pop your head in the door. Okay, so I guess the second one was Tommy.
Raj.
Okay, the second one is Tommy. Okay, let's see. Minute 59. 14. Okay, let's see if any of these, see how these link up here. All right. Move this down. Yes. Where's Michael pulling into the right. Ah, there we go. Got them all in there.
Lines.
All right. Right now?
Right now.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'll see you in a few. Hey, that was Jimmy. Sits down a few blocks away with the new surveillance van. Says come down to the lot if you want to see it.
Go to.
Shouldn't he be pulling a surveillance van into the garage?
He said the lot.
That was it. Then we did another take. That was the whole take.
Says a few blocks away with the new surveillance van. Says if you want to see it, come meet him in the lot.
Shouldn't he be taking a surveillance van into the garage?
He said the lot.
That's a lot. I love how he delivers that line.
Into the garage?
He said the lot.
Okay, so give me your line. Just.
All right, so that the upstairs part. All right, let's see if we can. Let's go ahead and save. Now for the downstairs part. All right, 18 minutes. We're gonna do this as its own. On the sequences, so all right, 36 would be rename the office. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Nope, they sent Jimmy to get the surveillance van, and the only thing that they have left is one with windows. But the guy at the lot convinces him that that's the most genius thing ever for for a surveillance van to have windows, because then you can surveil everything. Genius. All right. And this, I don't have any more audio, so that's good. Okay, there we go. That's that. And then
Bobby, are you shooting this way?
Okay, so. And action. I think this is going to fit. Synchronize. Yes. Right.
Word. You choose. This conversation is over.
Miss Cooper? Surprised to see you here.
Okay, so.
All right, that all fit. Cool. Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah, I tried to get my mics to work down there, but they were having issues with my computer, so I had to not use them. Just have to use the microphones we got. And of course, this guy had to leave, so now we lost the actual continuity of the van there, but that's okay. It's all good. All right, so tempura. Text me what you want from tempura. I'm just going to get like one roll, so I'm not going to get my usual. How about that? Okay, so this should be the next one here. So let's see if these fit. Let's make this work. Survey says, ding dong, we have a winner. We have a winner. Yay. All right, and edit. All tracks down. Oh, I thought that was you texting me back. Ah, you're writing. Okay. And then finally, so this is 38. What is 39's only? Next question.
I know.
39's a very tiny section. Let's see. And then. Yeah, let's just do it. To see. Let's see. I don't know. Not feeling too confident here. Oh, hey, all right. And 09. Wait. That back. To it. Cross our fingers that these sync. Yes. Oh, I love it.
I'm glad you see the genius in it.
Initiative. I like it.
Nice fan.
Thanks.
Give me your thanks again.
Thanks.
Nice window. It's got a lot of windows.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You see everything.
I'm glad you see the genius in it.
I can see it.
Please don't feed the bears.
I haven't seen any bears yet. I mean, I was told a few spots, but you can go if you want.
Don't feed the bears. I like that line too.
I haven't seen any bears. I haven't seen any bears.
Dang it.
Seen any bears? I mean, I know a few spots. I was told. You like it?
Listen to that plane overhead. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, it's got all those windows.
Well, I'm glad you see the genius in it.
Yeah, I mean, you can see everything.
That's what I've been telling him.
Please don't feed the bears.
I haven't seen any bears. I mean, I know a few spots I was told about, but.
All right, give me that line again.
Please don't feed the bears.
I haven't seen any bears.
All right, start again. With the bear, with your mic.
I haven't seen any bears. I mean, I heard of a few spots you can go check out if you want, but. Oh, if any.
Maybe another day. All right. Listen, I really appreciate the change of heart. Now, get out of here. We'll be in touch.
I think you skipped the whole part.
You did.
You skipped the whole thing. Skipped like, what are you doing here? She says I, made some mistakes.
All right, it all lines up. Look at that. I love it. Let's see. What was this?
I am.
Okay. That it 211 2. Oh, if this thing. Okay, nope, it doesn't, because this was back upstairs, so we get rid of that. So I wonder with me. If these all fit together. Just out of curiosity. They do.
Husband's question.
I am.
I appreciate the change of heart. Now, get out of here. We'll be in touch. But, right now, you don't have the clearance.
Gonna have to do some audio editing to get that damn
We'll be in touch.
traffic out of there, but
right now, you don't have the clearance.
But there are programs that will do that.
We'll be in touch. But, right now, you don't have the clearance.
And Wendy walking away. All right. Cool. All right. Yes. Accomplishments. I love accomplishments. I love getting stuff done. And we need 2 scenes. 2 scenes left. One of them is filming at the Anchorage International Airport. So I've got to fill out a form and hopefully they'll let us in there to film. I'm hoping. I'm crossing my fingers. If not, figure something else out. But we will. And then secondly, I've got my scene to film, me and Michael's, where he goes to pick up the van at the motor pool, right? Which, what I don't have on here is, let me go ahead and put in this is B-roll footage that I did. This is Michael pulling in. All right. Just going to start another whole thing here. Oh. will rename this outside our parking lot. Rename this one B-roll. All right, so B-roll, 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 B-roll. So that one, and then Michael in the parking lot. And guys coming out of the door with, you know, me right there. So let's see.
Yeah, actually, come on out.
Right there.
Are we quiet?
Of course, I don't know. I'll probably have to get the Wells Fargo out of there. All right, and then we do it again. Trying to not get myself in there. Oh, that doesn't have Wells Fargo. Okay, that was actually pretty good right there.
All right.
Didn't really have the thing on there, so then out there I can blur that out though. Of course, our shadows don't help with, you know, you can see my shadow. I just realized that. Yep, there's me carrying the camera with the shadow. Good Lord. But, you know, what do you do? Don't need to use the whole thing. There's Michael pulling into the lot.
Here he comes.
So I had footage of him pulling in from upstairs, and now I got footage of him pulling in down here. The Bengals logo on the back, of course. And
Loner, right?
okay, so this is where it starts. No. Huh. 207, and that was 0206. Weird. Okay. Guess I didn't start. I guess I was filming with just the one camera.
At the motor pool? This is a loner, right?
No, this is awesome, right?
It's supposed to be a surveillance van.
I know, it's perfect.
All right. Audio later.
I know, it's perfect.
What kind of operation are we running here? Supervising Agent Steele, are you gonna let this go? Is there nothing you can do about this?
I realized. Yeah, Wendy's just, you know, one of our characters is just randomly standing across this road. Do, do, do.
They're tinted. What? Hold on. Sorry.
All right. I'm going to go get some food, go home, and then, yes, we'll pick this up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so we'll have the whole crew here tomorrow night. That'll be fun. Yes. All right, let's see. One final check on where we're at. See if anybody saw, you know, I mean, it is late. It is late everywhere else, but here. Let's see. Have we made any? Nope, we're still at 991. So if you're on X, share my post. Share it out there. Let's get us over 1,000. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll be on 1,000. But if not, we'll keep pushing. So, all right. Yes. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow night.